The final home game of any college football season of this group of leaders. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see as the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Broncos will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Colorado State Rams offense will get the ball first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last.
For this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Back to pass, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Makes the grab. It's Winfield. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown Rams! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bates. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Boise State's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to...
Makes the grab on the big throw. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see him growing as a coach, and man, the players loved him. Obviously, Ashton Jeanty is gone from that dynamite team, but a lot of pieces back in place. I feel like this is a team, Jesse, that we're going to see in this spot a lot more.
Yeah, I agree, David. I think there's a lot of people out there that just think it was all Ashton Jeanty. But you're right. They have a lot of NFL talent returning at other spots, so I still expect this team to be successful.
just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Broncos have taken it inside the 20. Looking to pass, it's Madsen. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
You spread comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure's there and he lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Whew. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. They're going back to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. With that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Makes the catch. It's Ross. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. QB draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Rams will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off the play fake on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. To the air. It's Matt's nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gonna try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. They're working that left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. He makes a catch. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by 7 over Miami. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The sure hands, it's Winfield. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. The give on the inside. Gets it past the marker. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. through the air. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun. Wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's ball. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a three-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this three-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable third and long situation.
Now on third and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. Back to throw, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Touchdown, Colorado State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Hand off from the gun. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Broncos are learning about life after Ashton Genty last year with the sensational season, got close to Barry Sanders' single-season rushing yards record. When you change things, how much of an impact?
And having Mad Dog back at quarterback, a guy that you know you can trust how to distribute the football, knows the plays, a lot of experience back on the offensive line. There's a lot of others that were still here for that playoff run.
And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. And the Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Touchdown, Boise State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Colorado State, 14.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Still some work to do after that last completion in second down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. A first down for the offense. Back to throw. It's Fowler Nicolosi. Gets open down the middle. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Winfield. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Rams didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Tight end finds a soft spot. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Blasted as he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. He got it. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They believe they can run right here. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll open the second half with a run. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for space. It's Sherrod. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. A strike downfield. Touchdown Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. East Carolina is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Pirates fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fella.
Looking for a man. It's Fowler Nicolosi. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pulls it in. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Made a defender miss. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Throws to the tight end. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. To the air, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Working that left side now. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Scanning the field, it's Madsen. At the 35, he's got room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. First and 10 from the 39. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The play action fake. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
I feel like this defense really needed that, man. They need a shot in the arm. They've had some bad possessions, not been great. Nice job getting to the quarterback, getting him in a predictable third and long situations where now you can unleash that pass rush.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's Fowler DeColosi. He makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looking to throw for it. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Rams will punt this one away. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. From the gun, the running back has it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
Gain of 20. And that's good enough for a first down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Fowler Nicolosi. Oh, they're after him. Offense scoops it up and still going. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's ball. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The blue turf wobbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Finds a spot in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Rams have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Caught in the backfield. It's Avant. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within.
Wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the fourth quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looking for a crease. It's Gaines. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. Might as well give it to him again. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Safe completion on the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Going for it all. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting the kick.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rams line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in. It's Gaines. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down. 4th down coming from the 48. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Avant. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down. The offense has plenty of time, and this defense trying to dig in and get one more stop and hang on to this lead. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield, it's Fowler Nicolosi. He rifles one deep down the right side. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tucker. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gotta have it here on fourth down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about